Welcome back. We're having fun talking sports right here at Channel TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. You can be part of the show if you're just joining us. You can talk to us as you watch the program on Twitter, Channels_Sports, Facebook channels like Facebook. We have Yusuf-Aromire in the studio. She's former Super Falcons footballer, and she's been talking to us on ways we can develop women's football. The pictures will come on your screen now. We don't like doing those pictures, but we are trying to develop women's football. So I'll come to you, Aisha. I remember this protest is not new to the Super Falcons. You were also part of the team at some point. Are you ladies also protested then?
That was in South Africa? Of course, yes. And I think ours is even worse than this because at the point it became a national disgrace. I haven't won the Nations Cup in the final, playing against this same Cameroonian then, and the story they told us that there's no money. At first, they first came with some Ghana must go with Nairas. They're going to pay us Naira there. We said, no, we promised to pay us dollars, and how can we spend Naira in South Africa? And they said there's no money, in the federal government don't have any money with them. So we say, well, in this case, we're not leaving this place until our money is being paid. I know the coaches tried to persuade us and everything, but at the point we don't even trust the coach. Then we took the cup from his room. Then it was Yusuf-Aromire that was the captain. And Inkakuda so left the cup in their room so that at least we can see what we are fighting for. Because at the point, the coach started crying, like, please, let's go back. But we said, no, we are not leaving this place. So, and then they came again. It's like, okay, we pay part of the money. And we said, no, everything has to be paid because we don't even trust them that when we go back to Nigeria, it will be a different story entirely. So we don't want this to happen to us. So after almost 2 weeks, people start complaining and they start showing everything on, social media and everything. So even the president called because I remember that it was during His Excellency Olusegun Obasanjo was the president there, and he called as well that we should come. But we still insist that, sir, we've heard what you said, but we want our money to be paid. And I think after 2 days, Galadima brought the money, and the pay us, I think, if I remember, about $6,000. So it was and that same day, the money being paid, that is the same day we left South Africa, because they said that, okay, if they don't pay this guy's money, then this guy will going to stay here forever. So when the money was paid, then we left the country. That same year, we flew back to Nigeria. And on getting to Nigeria, they said we have to fly back to Abuja with a private jet. We said, no, we are not going because then we became suspicious. How can we just jet down and say everyone have to get this flight straight to Abuja? We say, okay, in this case, we want to fly on our own because we are scared. Maybe we can be in the plane and something happen. Nobody trusts anyone. And funny thing happened even when we get to Abuja at Nikon Hilton. They say, okay, we have to be each actually have to be one player in the room. We were like, no, you have to be 3 or even 4. And they say, no, this is a big star hotel, blah blah blah. Okay, they can allow us to be 2 because what we are scared is that even if one person is in the room, they can come at night and stuff like that.
But that will happen and it didn't happen. So.
Oh yeah, because then we are scared because we don't trust anyone.
But
so what happened? When you get to Abuja, what was the final?
They took us to see to Aso Rock to see His Excellency. And on getting there, everybody's there, the NFF, the journalists and everything. Sports, yeah. So it was asking us, why do you refuse coming back to Nigeria? I mean the president. But nobody refused to talk because, of course, you're scared because you can say something like the truth and you get nailed for saying the truth. So it was a captain, the Yusuf-Aromire. He stood up and he was asking her, why do you refuse to come in? She didn't say anything because she was scared of people around. Then he essentially said everybody should move away, journalists and everybody, even the official of NFF, to leave the place. So he now took us to a private room himself and sat down and was asking us, why did we refuse to come back? This is one-on-one. Only him and the 18 players. They told him that this is what really go on. They have not been paid any bonuses, and he got really upset. He was the one that personally approved our money. Yeah. Even before the tournament. So why all these stories? So after a while, he gave us on his own. He gave us 1 million each, but only the players and not the officials. And then when he came back, he just okay, I think something ugly happened in the NFF after this whole thing. So
win-win situation for them at the time. But Cecilia, we're glad Isat is here, and all the players of the Super Falcons are watching. When they say speak, you ladies should speak. Truth will set you free. Sure. It will make people accountable. Because so we hear something, you bring a Super Falcon player or any female footballer.
No issues. We have to.
And they don't want to talk. You need to talk. We need to hold people accountable. We put those people into public offices and they know that they need to answer questions. So if you're in a situation and the president is saying, speak up. The president, speak. Please.
What happened to the coaches and all that? Was also giving the money?
Then the coaches didn't pay them any money. But out of the one he gave us, we just tried to contribute some part. But the most annoying part is that the chief coach, I later heard that he has not been paid a dime even. Yeah, and I think 2 days ago, because I was with Sportview last week, so this same question comes up, and I have to make them because I heard that they said that he was the one that instigated us, the answer to bring this Biafra. I was like, nothing like this happened, because even then, to be honest, this man was really pleading. At the point, as grown as he is, was even shedding tears that we should please go to Nigeria. So I felt so bitter, like when I heard that the money have not been paid, like for ages. So I don't think it's good to treat this man like this.
Yeah. Okay, the NFF there, I understand that the NFF there on top of that, and the coach needs to be paid. Let's get to the crux of the matter now. Why are you back in Nigeria? What are you doing to develop women's football?
Actually, at the moment, I'm a football coach and also a personal trainer. I coach FC Pole Boys, age 12, GPS United, age 16. I'm also working with a sport organization called Monalico, working as a sports instructor and women well-being. I'm also in the Board of Fair Network, partnership with UEFA fighting against racism and discrimination. Also, I'm the vice chairman of ex-international athletes in Finland, and I'm also an ambassador of Say No to Racism in Europe. And I haven't seen all this, I haven't been in so many seminars and conferences. I think Nigeria, we're still lagging behind, and we think I believe we have to do something tangible in my country. Even though I have dual citizenship, I'm a Nigerian and also I'm a Finnish. But the thing is that sometimes it saddens me that, okay, I'm fine, I'm abroad there, I've lived there for like 12 years, and I'm happily married with children. So, but the thing is that, I've got great passion for football, and though yearly I come to Nigeria for like, to do some stuff, and there are this All Africa, All-Stars going on in stadium every year. And then I remember when I played, then it was like, this was called 5-a-side. I played alongside Messi Akide, Morimadu, Igumbo, and Patient Avre there in stadium. And then I won the upcoming player because then I was quite young. And after that, I've been sponsoring, like supporting them, like more than 10 years now. I've given my quotas to them and supporting the organizers in the amalgamations. And I come every year because for holiday anyway, and also for this events, All-Stars competitions. And now I've got my own personal team, which I sponsor in Finland. So like every now and then I go to see them, to see this girl, give them some word of courage and motivation. Because like I say, I believe those girls out there, Nigeria is blessed with a lot of talent. But the thing is that these girls need someone to give them total support, to encourage them. They have a lot of great dreams and they have got wonderful aspirations. So for us to help these guys, just for the ex-players and some other players playing abroad, to give some, at least something, giving back to the community and also to support the Nigerian football, because it would be my great joy seeing my team or my country playing the World Championship, because for like you said, some years back, Nigeria is like the best in Africa, but now it's a different story entirely, because all these African countries are fast rubbing shoulders with us. And you can see the last World Cup in Canada, because I watch all the matches. Most of the time we get knocked out from the Premier League stage, which is not nice, because when you look about these girls, the only thing they gain in abroad is that they have good facilities, they have good field, they give them support, they are being much empowered, which is not happening in Nigeria. So when you talk about personal player, these girls play really well, but they don't have the total support.
Now, the All-Star game that you guys organize every year, how well has it been? I mean, how much talent, how do you get to, help these girls to further their career in football?
The one good thing about the All-Star is that most of the players come from different states to play, and the coaches are there, some scouts, get some good players to play in different leagues, because most of them don't even have leagues, they just go to play for fun. But through this, they get club to sign, even like for me, I have a plan. And also I have this little girl now, I took as a burden to myself, like I want to sponsor her education, also a football career, because yesterday the parents come to my house to sign some mandates, because they told me that they really want me to help the girl, which is my joy to do, because seeing this girl growing up and achieving their aim like me, it's a thing of joy for me. So it's a very good thing. This All-Star is really a good thing that parents give some message to other players that really have interest to play football.
Okay.
Before we let you go, Aisat, because we're having this conversation and we'll see your comments on Twitter, keep them coming. We see the great Madiba Nelson Mandela on your shirt. What does it mean to you?
It means a lot to me, because everyone knows Mandela, may he so rest in peace. He's a great man, he's a great activist, he's a loving father, because even there, when this same ugly thing happened to us in South Africa, that we refused to come, he was still alive. So he gave us like total support. Like even told, I remember I told you the people that have the hotel that they shouldn't stress out, that they should let us be. So it's people like this, they fight for human rights and they want the best for you. They are not self-centered people. He's not a greedy man. So because this is when we launched this, it was I remember it was in Spain when I got elected to the Fair Board member. So it's given me a lot of, it's inspired me, seeing this man is thing that I really love to see more, at least an African man doing this as well.
Yeah.
And also African woman to do this to support at least sport generally.
Wow, sweet. And it says the great Madiba, education is the most powerful weapon that we can use to change this world. Thank you so much, Aisat, for coming around and continue the good work you're doing for women's football.
Thank you very much. It's an honor for me to be here today.
Protests. Okay, that's good.
We'll go for a break now. We'll come back. Toby Manuel will be joining us on the next segment. Stay with us.